There are many different sort of emotions and feelings and vibes that we go through during the course of a day. You might be vibrating at a particular frequency, but in a day or in 24 hours, if we're in linear time, you can break that into segments of how you feel throughout the course of the day, and you will be yo-yoing with your vibration. At sometimes you feel like you're on top of the world. Sometimes you feel like you can conquer everything. Sometimes you feel like, yay, I've arrived. I don't need anything else. And boom, something happens. You're right at the other side, and there you go with your stress response again, and you just don't know how you got there again. The key here is to try to extend the period of the high, yeah, not by faking it, but by really feeling that. And how you're going to make it happen organically and naturally is to come face to face with whatever it is that crashes you again. Go back into your life, go back into your timeline, and identify how many other times that you have crashed. There will be a sort of theme in all these previous crashes. You could be recreating a paradigm set in your childhood about how life ought to be, and this is where a lot of us have a really hard time dealing with the possibility that life is good and that life will always remain good, and that there is, it is quite possible that we can be high all the time. I mean, it is quite possible, right? But not all of us are going to buy into that belief, not because it's unbelievable, but because that's not what we have been accustomed to. That's not the paradigm that was set to us by our caregivers. That's not what we grew up seeing. But when we start to realize this, we can start to make some conscious efforts in changing all of this. Yeah, so you change the slate. You take the slate and you take, you rub everything off, and you start again. Starting again is not as simple. You literally have to take baby steps, and in doing so, every time you crash, take it easy on yourself. That is absolutely vital. Because when you don't, it'll take you that much longer to recover from this crash. It might be your 90th crash, yeah, but it will take you longer the harder that you are on yourself. And one way of combating that is by you becoming meditatively, intuitively aware. And you know this is going to happen, and get to the root of why those crashes are happening, and slowly you'll be able to lengthen the periods that you spend in a particular zone of happy or zone of peace or zone of calm, where you feel that, right, I am myself now. Every time you don't feel yourself, chances are you're back to that old paradigm. And that old paradigm is dead. Bury it. Let it go. Lots and lots of blessings.